All right, welcome to Mountain Man Picker. I have gone through hundreds of records, and today you're going to see some more that I'm putting on sale in my eBay store. Some of you have already bought several records, and I appreciate you. You know who you are. But I'm organizing, cataloging, sorting, purging, whatever you want to call it. I still have several boxes to put on sale in my eBay store. Let me know in the comments as I flip through the records if there's any you're interested in. My email is in the description. And let's get started on purging through some records. And before I start on this project, it's important to know that I'm going to be adding record sleeves to all my records that are missing those. All right, now we got Father Guido Sarducci, Breakfast in Heaven. Might be selling that one. Foreigner Double Vision. Eric Clapton and the Yardbirds. This is a compilation of Eric Clapton tunes. Got some Electric Light Orchestra's greatest hits. Eric Clapton, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Some more Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Tarkus album. That's a good one. Electric Light Orchestra on the Third Day. All right, we got some King Crimson. Probably going to be hanging on to this one. In the Wake of Poseidon. Good record there. We got some Elvis, GI Blues. Some more Elvis. This is a really good Elvis record. I've sold a bunch of these for pretty good money. This one's not worth as much, but it's really good condition. Elvis is back. One of Elvis Presley's first records. I've got a couple of those. Elton John, Greatest Hits, Tumbleweed Connection, Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Gatefold album, Elton John, Eagles on the Border, Eagles The Long Run, Hotel California by the Eagles. And then we got another Eric Clapton one here. I still need to listen to this one. There's one in every crowd. Probably listen to that today. Okay, we've got some other ones here that I'm considering putting up for sale. Ben Webster and Sweets Edison. We got Bessie Smith, Nobody's Fault But Mine. Evening of a Basicite. Prez, Lester Young, Volume 5. The Path, Ralph McDonald. Some Frank Sinatra, Sinatra and Company, Ahmad Jamal. Simon and Garfunkel, Sounds of Silence. Nat King Cole, Just One of Those Things. The Pointer Sisters. This is the big band era. 86 years of U.B. Blake. Institutional Radio Choir. I haven't even checked this one out yet. This is part of a blues collection I bought. We've got the Chieftains. This is some Celtic stuff that I've been enjoying, but I think I'm going to put it up for sale. It's a good album. Glenn Campbell's Galveston. Elton John, Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player. Some Les Paul, Mary Ford. The Byrds' Greatest Hits. I've got a couple of these. Old Fashioned Christmas Songs. Cat Stevens' Numbers album. Dixieland and Hi-Fi. That's George Wetling's All-Star. And then we've got some racing music, which I think is kind of an interesting record. I believe it's music. I haven't even checked this one out. Have to take a look at that. Here's some Ventures. We've got Smash. I'm sorry, another Smash. This is one of the Ventures albums I'll probably sell because I've got a bunch of them. Ellington 65. Probably going up for sale. Duke Ellington and My Solitude. Probably going to hang on to this one. It's the only copy I have of Get Your Ya-Ya's Out, Rolling Stones Live in Concert. Smokey's Family Robinson. Probably going to stay here in the family. This is one I just recently picked up. I haven't listened to yet. Dickie Betts from the Allman Brothers and Great Southern. And then this is a single from The Cult. I'm going to listen to that and decide if I'm going to sell that or not. Mel Tillis. Great Country Hits. Nat King Cole. Got some more Nat King Cole. I sell a lot of Nat King Cole. For whatever reason, I've got some customers that like to buy that. Dixieland Jazz, Stephen Stills. I've got a few copies of this. Okay, we've got Reno and Smiley last time together, and then this is some good jazz stuff. It's got Jerry Gonzalez on it, and Jack Bruce is on here as well. I can't remember the name of the album. It's a really good one. Probably gonna listen to that one again before I consider selling it, because it is good. It's got Jack Bruce on it. Then we got All My Rowdy Friends, Mariano, and I believe this is from a blues jazz collection that I bought, and I'll check that one out. Joni Mitchell, Blue. Julian Bream, probably gonna put that one up for sale. Don Sebesky, Giant Box, got Freddie Hubbard, Grover Washington Jr., George Benson, lots of good jazz artists in here. Washington is for the birds, and that's for the store. For sure. Motown Sound, big hits. The Best of Sam Cooke. It's an interesting one. The War of the Worlds, Invasion from Mars. The Official Italian Comedy Album. And then on the other side, you got the Official Polish Comedy Album. Sell that to somebody. This, I believe, is David Crosby. And it's got some various artists on that. I might be hanging on to that one, actually. And then I've got several Frampton Comes Alive, so if you need one of these, it'll be in the store. Wet Willie, Mannerisms, some more Nat King Cole. Buck Owens and his Buckaroos, I sell a lot of those. And these will be going on sale in the store. All right, we've got another stack here. Jeff Beck with the Jan Hammer Group Live. Janis Joplin, Pearl. James Taylor, Sweet Baby James, got Fire and Rain, Country Road on it. Joe Walsh, recorded live. Now, some of these are going in the store. Some of these I'm going to keep. Best of the James Gang, Joe Walsh. Jackson Brown, Running on Empty, and Negata Davida, Iron Butterfly. Really good copy of that album. Isaac Hayes, Hot Buttered Soul. And we got some more Iron Butterfly here. This is a Metamorphosis, I believe. Pretty sure. Yeah. Hot Tuna. Good acoustic guitar record there. The Hollies, Distant Light. Good album. Got some Heart Magazine. Dreamboat Annie. A little bit of George Carlin. Occupation School. Guess Who live at the Paramount. Gordon Lightfoot. Got some Golden Earring. It's got Radar Love on it, I believe. Grand Funk Railroad, On Time. Grand Funk, We're an American Band. Gene Vincent's Greatest. It's a good old album here. Gene Vincent and his Blue Caps, Blue Beam Bop. And another Gene Vincent and the Blue Caps. We got some Gary Wright. Got another copy of Golden Earring, so one of those is going to end up in my store. Gordon Lightfoot, Summer Side of Life. We've got some Best of the Guess Who, Four Tops Live. Some Frank Zappa and the Mamas, I believe, is the Grand Wazoo album. I said the Mamas, I believe it's the Mothers. Sorry about that. I've been looking through too many records today. Okay, we got Free at Last. Another copy of Frampton Comes Alive, so you'll see some of those in my store. Got some more Frank Marino, Mahogany Rush, Fourth Degree Burns. Now we're getting into some of my Foghat records. Girls to Chat, Boys to Bounce, Tight Shoes, Boogie Motel, Stone Blue, Foghat Live. Another copy of Foghat Live, Foghat Fool for the City, Foghat Night Shift, Rock and Roll Outlaws. This is what we call the Rock and Roll album. I think it's their second album. And then Foghat's first album, Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Classic album there. Fleetwood Mac, Heroes Are Hard to Find. And then we got the Fifth Dimension Portrait. Like I said, some of these are going on sale. Check my eBay store in the description. Okay, we've got another record stack to go through here, and some of these are going to end up in my store. Some of these I'm going to keep in my collection. But we've got Simon and Garfunkel's Greatest Hits, Billy Joel, Glass Houses, Piano Man. These are going in the store. Walt Disney. I'm actually going to lot these together. Yeah, I'm going to sell this one, but the funny thing is, I grew up listening to this record. We always had this in our house at Christmas time back in the late 60s, early 70s. Crazy. But that's going to the store. This is a really good record. Marshall Tucker Band has Can't You See on it. Some more Buck Owens, Waylon Jennings. Got some Christmas stuff going on here and some country. Johnny Cash, Christmas. Mildred Bailey, All of Me. Some Ray Charles. There's a jazz record. And then we've got the soundtrack from The Stripper. The Seekers, Georgie Girl. I'm not familiar with this record. Just recently picked that up at a yard sale, I believe. And that's probably going in the store. So is this one, Judy Collins. And this one is going in the store. Olivia Newton-John. Probably going to hang on to Drifters. This was a cool find. Green River, Creedence Clearwater Revival. I don't have that album, so I'm going to keep that one in my collection. Honky Tonk Classics with Ragtime Sue. Probably going to go in the store. I'd never seen this one before. Bilko Marches. Did not even know he had a record. Phil Silvers. Probably going to put that in the store. Frank Sinatra, I know I'll have a customer for these. Willie Nelson, I've already got a couple other copies of this one. No, I think I sold those already, but this is a good record. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Johnny Cash, some more Johnny. ABBA, not sure why I picked this up. I think because of the condition. Somebody will want that one. Fletcher Henderson Orchestra. We got some old blues, jazz going on here. This is a jazz box set. And I don't know if I'm going to keep this one or not. I need to check it out. It's got a lot of greats on it. Stan Getz and Louis Armstrong. And a lot of good ones on there. Decade of Jazz Volume 1. I've already put Volume 2 in the eBay store. So this one will probably go in there. Here's some more Esther Phillips. I just put some Esther Phillips into my eBay store today. This LP's in really bad shape. I might just hang on to it and check it out. It's got Joe Williams, Dave Lambert, some good old jazz stuff there. George Shearing Quintet with Dakota Station in the Night. It's probably going in the store. Quincy Jones. Been listening to this one. It's a good record. Putting it in the store. This is a really good record. Eddie Boyd, some Legacy of the Blues, Volume 10. I've got several of these Legacy of the Blues in my eBay store. They're great records. Early Bones, J.J. Johnson, Benny Green. I believe this is a double LP. Yeah, it's a double LP. Donald. Gosh, which one is this? Donald Byrd. Could not remember his name. This is a good one. Might hang on to that. Sonny Rollins, Pure Gold Jazz. Blues and Hokum, Georgia Tom and Friends. Chicago South Side. Tampa Red Guitar Wizard. I still have yet to check this one out. And then Hank Crawford. We got a good thing going. Hank's always good. So that's another stack, and stay tuned for more. All right, we've got another stack of records to go through here. Some of these are going to end up in my personal collection, some of them in our eBay store. Check the link in the description in case you're interested in any of these. You can make me offers to my email. Check the description. But this is what we've got in this stack so far. Rolling Stones, Uriah Heep, and now Iron Butterfly Live. And I'll be going through each of these to decide what I'm going to do with them. Moody Blues, On the Threshold of a Dream. Christmas Song, Nat King Cole. So you can see we've got quite a variety here. Music Box Christmas. Steve Martin, Wild and Crazy Guy. Cheech and Chong promo. This one's pretty interesting. It's a promo. Then I've got a Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. One of my favorite albums of theirs, Deja Vu. Really good condition. Rolling Stones, Tattoo You. The Beatles' first live recordings. This is a record from Pickwick, and it's like a repress of old recordings. Anyway, don't know if I'm going to keep that with my Beatles collection or not. We've got Little Feat. This is one of my records, and this is also one of mine that I'm probably going to keep. You can see the condition of the record jacket's not good. This is an excellent condition. Yardbirds Greatest Hits Volume 1, 1964 to 1966. Just broke the seal on that not too long ago. Yardbirds Greatest Hits. And I got another copy of Yardbirds Greatest Hits. Okay, we've got some Robin Trower, one of my favorite guitarists, Misty Days. The Muppet Movie. Wow, I don't know how that ended up right in the middle of all this stack here, but okay. In Your Eyes, Peter Gabriel. That's the single. Pretty cool song there by a really good artist. Hard Goods. This one's got a variety of artists on it with some history in it. I've listened to this record. It's got Foghat and Leo Sayer, Ted Nugent, the Amboy Dukes. Kiss has Frank Zappa, Montrose, Doobie Brothers on there. Compilation record. Got some Gordon Lightfoot. Richard Pryor, Live on the Sunset Strip. I don't think I've ever even listened to that. Got another copy of Don McLean, American Pie. Another copy of Joe Cocker. Some of these are extras. Another copy of this is the Moody Blues. And this one's actually in really good condition, if I remember. Yeah, I got this one at a yard sale for $1. Traffic, When the Eagle Flies. A European copy of Creedence Clearwater Revival 20 Super Hits. Santana Braxis. This will stay in my personal collection. That's a first edition. Then we've got Prince's Iconic Breakthrough Double LP. That's going to stay in our collection. Rush Exit Stage Left stays in my collection. I got that from Uncle Dietz. He was able to pick that for me because I was looking for it. Best of the Spinners. That's a good one. Some more Spinners. And then we've got Journey. It's got Wheel in the Sky on it. Rush Hemispheres. Fantastic album. It's a Beautiful Day. This is I think it's a UK copy because the album cover is different. But I've got a couple copies of that album, just different cover. Foo Fighters, Greatest Hits. That one's definitely staying in my collection. So is Van Halen 1. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band this is the one with Peter Frampton, the Bee Gees, Steve Martin, Billy Preston. Aerosmith is on here doing Come Together. It's a pretty cool record, but I might put this one up for sale in the store. We got some more Commodores. Four Tops, Reach Out. This is a good oldie. Led Zeppelin 2. Probably going to add that back into my collection. Creedence Chronicle, 20 Greatest Hits. Really cool album. Got another Chicago. I think I have 4 or 5 of these. The Jazz Years, 25. Can't read in here. The light's a little bit low. This is a Jazz Heritage Series Volume 20 record. I got some more jazz going on here. This is Volume 2. Folkways Records. It's The Blues is what it says right up here. Got to check that one out. Little Milton, Blues and Soul, includes Behind Closed Doors. The Big Three, Coleman Hawkins, Lester Young, and Ben Webster. These are some really good artists. I've got a few of their records, and they appear a lot together on several LPs. It's a really good one. I got a box set of In the Groove with the Kings of Swing, 72 original recordings. probably going to let this one go. It's a Reader's Digest box set, and somebody will want that. So there we go.